Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Ryan Latham, and I want to talk about how you can help people on all kinds of spectrums as we reopen, right? So, not everybody is super comfortable with jumping right back in and acting as if everything is totally normal. But you still have a lot of people that do want to come back and act like everything's totally normal. So, how do you get people that are on totally opposite ends of the spectrum? That one, you want to feel like everything's totally normal and back to regular, and then you've got people that are maybe a little bit like, I'm hesitant to come back because I'm still not ready for that, but I want to try to come back. I'm not quite ready for it to be completely normal. So how do you get all of these people that are on different ends of the spectrum back together into one place? Well, I want to talk about that in this video. I'm Ryan Latham, and I share tips, tools, and conversations to help you and your ministry grow. And so in this video, I want to talk about color coding people when they come in to your building and allowing them to choose a color code that matches how comfortable they are with interacting with people. And so I shared on my Facebook group that you're in right now, or if you're on YouTube, hop on over to the Facebook group, Renew Leadership, and take a look at it. But I shared this photo and getting quite a bit of a conversation going on my personal page as well with this. And so it's a way to color code and make it very obvious how people feel and how they want to kind of interact within your group, in youth ministry, in adult ministry, whatever it might be. This is a simple way for them to make it obvious. Hey, this is how I'd like to interact with you in a very comfortable way. So let me show it to you, and then we'll talk about it. So let me make that a little bigger. Here you go. So again, it's right here, and three different colors, as you can see. So green, yellow, red, we're all comfortable with that. We're all very familiar with that. Driving down the street, green means go, yellow means slow down, and red means stop. So it's kind of like a street sign as somebody's coming up. You got that big extrovert person, that personality that wants to give everybody a hug. They're so excited to see everybody again. They're kind of coming like that car flying down the road, and they can look at someone's wrist, or some people are saying in the comments that they've put stickers on, maybe their name tags, or even just on their shirts like that. They wear a sticker that's green, yellow, or red. And again, they're coming in, and they can see if it's a green sticker, a green red band, a green wristband, they can go ahead and give them a hug. They can act like nothing has ever happened, and we're right back to normal. If they see a green, they see a yellow, then maybe they kind of slow down a little bit. They don't quite go all the way for a hug, but they just enter into some conversation with a little bit of distance there, and they just kind of act a little bit like it's close to normal. Okay, but then they're coming in and they see a red. Okay, that red is going to say, hey, give me some distance. Not quite ready for total interaction yet. I'd like to be in the building. I like to be in the space, but I don't quite want people coming up to me, hugging, shaking hands, things like that. And so what this does is this is a really easy way for people to still engage, to come back into the building, right? But still communicate, hey, I'm not ready for total, people coming right up to me, giving hugs or handshakes. Or, hey, I want to talk, I want to interact a little bit, but not quite, physical touch yet. Or green, hey, come on in, man. Nothing, COVID never happened. Let's just jump right into hugs and handshakes, the whole deal. And so I want to encourage you guys to consider, especially if you have not reopened, this would be a great way. If you have reopened, this might be a good way to communicate to people that are maybe a little bit on the edge if they should come back or not, that there's a safe way to communicate where you're at. And so maybe they're kind of afraid that they're going to come back, and people are just going to totally give them hugs, and they don't want to be kind of an outsider, you could say, when they walk in and feel like they have to avoid people, feel like they have to. But this is a safe way for them to communicate. And so maybe this is a good way for those of you that have reopened to maybe start getting some people back in that are maybe in that red category, right? I think all of your green people have already come back on the first day. They were probably the people that were like requesting that you opened up. The yellow people have probably made their way back into, if it's, you're 3, 4, 5 weeks in, their yellows are probably back, but I don't think the reds have come back yet. And so if you can communicate this, that, hey, we have a system for you to communicate easily and not have to feel like your personal space is being interrupted, intruded by wearing these colors. And so I would just suggest, think about this. These things are super cheap, very easy to buy. Party stores, you can go online and buy these very, 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 very easily. So I just want to encourage you guys with doing some type of maybe a color coding so that people can communicate where they're at in terms of being comfortable with people coming in, talking with them, shaking hands, hugging, or, hey, just give me some space. So great idea. I saw it this morning and I thought, man, I just got to share this with you. So comment below. Are you guys doing something like this? Do you have some other ideas as to how you can allow people to communicate well? Leave a comment below, and I look forward to hearing some great ideas.